Big table, big unboxing. That is right, Mr. Anderson.
Hello guys, my name was Mr. Kennedy, but now I am Mr. Anderson because I am no longer married, or I got married and changed my last name because I am a progressive man in a new country where men change their last names instead of the women.
So yet again, I lost my knife, so I'm just gonna open this up and feel like a kid again. Because this is what buying toys is all about, feeling like a child. Ripping them out of the box and probably breaking the toys as you rip them out. So here he is, Mr. Anderson. Let me zoom in on the face because I want to talk about the face. I don't think the face is very good. The thing about Jakks is that they usually make really good faces, but I feel like they didn't hit the mark. It kind of looks like him, but then again, it also looks like some anime character or something. You see what I'm saying? Like, his skin is way too smooth and his eyebrows are very anime-esque. Also, the articulation, it looks weird. It looks like a Revoltech or something. He's pretty loose. And after the great figure of Angelina Love, I was expecting a lot more from this. Also, I'd like to point out that there is pixelation on the graphic on him, which is a little upsetting. If they just add a little bit of Gaussian blur, however it's pronounced, it would look better. And then on his leg it says Anderson, which isn't blurred and looks fine. And then on the back it says join, comma, or die. And he has a sick tattoo on his back. Articulation's pretty good, better than Angelina, because she has a double knee bend, which I always like, and it's always upsetting when they don't. But his foot rotates and bends, no swivel, upsetting. But the whole hip section is really odd, and I don't know what's going on there. Has a bend on his chest, which also is called an ab crunch. Head rotates pretty well. This thing is just really loose, and it's really upsetting because I thought this was going to be a sick figure. It is, don't get me wrong, it's a really good figure, but it's just way too loose, and I wish it wasn't so loose. It feels much cheaper compared to the Angelina Love, which is strange. Wrists rotate complete 360, which I know some of you might be saying, hey Tommy, that's unrealistic, you can't rotate your wrists 360, but that's kind of something we have to all agree on, that these are not real people. This is a toy, and I'm sorry that it's not hyper realistic. This is not a hot toy or something, but even hot toys have complete wrist rotation. So guys, we're gonna have to just take a step back. Okay, so take a step back and suspend your belief, okay? Thanks. And that's pretty much it. His elbows bend and stuff like that. As I said, this is a pretty good figure. It does look like him, I will say that, but it looks a little too cartoonish, a little too young. There's just something about the face that isn't right, and I just really dislike how loose he is. But hey, for 10 bucks, it's not that bad. If you enjoyed this review, why not check out my review for a TNA alum, Mr. Christopher Daniels. I also told a fun story. I like TNA. I don't think I get the channel it's broadcast on now, unfortunately. You guys upset that Samoa Joe left? I know a good friend of mine loves Samoa Joe. Big fan of Samoa Joe. And he's probably upset, although he might be excited that now he has the opportunity to see him in Ring of Honor.